Hello and welcome, time travelers. This is Alex Monroe, and you're tuned in to Time Capsule Stories that Shaped the Era. Today, we're delving into a pivotal moment in history, the World Trade Center bombing of 1993. As we explore this chapter in our collective past, we'll gain new insights into the events that unfolded and the impact they had on the world. So buckle up and get ready to journey back with me as we uncover the untold stories and uncovered truths behind this momentous event. Stick around, because this is one episode you won't want to miss. Music fades out. In 1993, the world was a different place. The World Trade Center stood tall and proud in New York City, a symbol of America's economic power and global influence. The internet was in its infancy, with only a handful of websites, and email was just starting to gain popularity. The Cold War had just ended a few years prior, and the world was still adjusting to a new era of international relations. But amidst this changing landscape, a dark cloud loomed over the World Trade Center. On February 26, 1993, a bomb exploded in the underground parking garage, killing 6 people and injuring over 1,000. This shocking act of terrorism sent shockwaves through the country and the world. As we look back on 1993, it's important to remember the context in which these events unfolded. The bombing served as a warning sign, a precursor to the larger threat of terrorism that would come to define the 21st century. It was a wake-up call that, unfortunately, went unheeded by many. But as we delve deeper into this pivotal year, we'll explore the broader political and social climate that shaped the world in 1993, setting the stage for the tragic events that unfolded at the World Trade Center. As the morning of February 26, 1993, dawned in New York City, commuters were bustling about, ready to start another workday. Little did they know that this day would forever alter the landscape of the city. At 12:18 p.m., a massive explosion rocked the World Trade Center. The underground parking garage, located beneath the North Tower, was targeted by terrorists who had parked a rental van loaded with a 1,200-pound bomb. The blast tore through the structure, causing widespread chaos and panic. Smoke billowed through the building as emergency responders rushed to the scene and office workers struggled to evacuate. Despite the devastation and fear, acts of bravery and compassion emerged as people worked together to ensure the safety of those around them. As news of the bombing spread, the entire nation watched in disbelief as the scale of the damage and the human toll unfolded. 6 lives were lost, and over 1,000 others were injured. The attack marked a stark turning point in American history, serving as a chilling reminder of the vulnerability of even the most iconic symbols of prosperity and progress. In the aftermath of the bombing, the resilience and solidarity of New Yorkers shone through as they began the arduous task of rebuilding and moving forward. But as we will explore in the next segment, the warning signs that were overlooked leading up to this tragic event and the critical lessons learned from this day in history. The news of the 1993 World Trade Center bombing sent shockwaves across the country. People were in disbelief that such a catastrophic event could happen on American soil. The immediate reactions from the public were a mix of fear, anger, and confusion. There was a sense of vulnerability and a realization that the threat of terrorism was much closer to home than previously thought. The aftermath of the bombing left many feeling uncertain about the future and concerned about the safety of their loved ones. As the details of the attack emerged, people grappled with the harsh reality that the world was changing, and the need for heightened security and vigilance became all too apparent. In this climate of uncertainty, it's understandable that many struggled to make sense of the events unfolding before their eyes. The shockwaves from the bombing reverberated far beyond the physical destruction, leaving a lasting impact on the hearts and minds of all those who bore witness to this tragic event. In the wake of the 1993 World Trade Center bombing, the authorities wasted no time in launching a comprehensive investigation to uncover the perpetrators behind this appalling act of terrorism. While the city of New York and the rest of the world reeled in shock and anguish, law enforcement agencies swiftly mobilized to piece together the puzzle of how such a horrific event could have unfolded. The investigation team meticulously combed through the rubble, collecting every shred of evidence they could find. They meticulously reviewed security camera footage, interviewed witnesses, and conducted extensive forensic analysis to identify the individuals responsible for this devastating attack. As the city mourned and grappled with the aftermath, authorities were determined to leave no stone unturned in their pursuit of justice. Amidst the chaos and devastation, a glimmer of hope emerged as law enforcement officials began to make significant strides in identifying and apprehending the culprits. The tireless effort and unwavering dedication of these investigators were a testament to their commitment to ensuring that those responsible for perpetrating such a heinous act would be brought to justice. Stay tuned to our podcast as we delve deeper into the aftermath of the 1993 World Trade Center bombing and the pivotal moments that shaped the response to this tragic event. As we delve deeper into the events of 1993, it's important to understand the plot and the people responsible for the World Trade Center bombing. The bombing was meticulously planned and executed by a group of terrorists led by Ramzi Youssef. Youssef, a Pakistani national, was the mastermind behind the attack. He carefully coordinated with others involved in the plot, including Mohammed Salameh, Nidal Ayad, and Mahmoud Abu Halima. Their plan involved driving a rental van filled with explosives into the underground parking garage of the North Tower and detonating it. These individuals were determined and resourceful, using their knowledge and network to bring their deadly plan to fruition. The tragedy that unfolded on February 26, 1993, was a result of their calculated actions. As we uncover the details of this tragic event, it's crucial to remember the lives lost and the impact it had on the world. Join us as we continue to explore the events surrounding the 1993 World Trade Center bombing and the lessons that can be learned from this pivotal moment in history. In the wake of the 1993 World Trade Center bombing, it became clear that there were missed opportunities and ignored warnings that could have potentially prevented the tragedy. Despite the signs pointing to potential threats, these indicators were not given the attention they deserved. It's crucial to examine these missed opportunities in order to better understand how to prevent similar situations in the future. One of the clear signs that was overlooked was the radicalization and activities of the perpetrators leading up to the attack. Had these warning signs been taken seriously, the outcome may have been different. The lack of thorough investigation and action is a stark reminder of the importance of heeding early warning signs, no matter how subtle they may seem at the time. The aftermath of 1993 World Trade Center bombing serves as a reminder of the critical need for vigilance and proactive measures when it comes to national security. It's through acknowledging these missed opportunities and ignored warnings that we can pave the way for a safer and more secure future. The lessons from these missed opportunities must not be forgotten. By recognizing and learning from these oversights, we empower ourselves to create a more secure and resilient society. In the wake of the World Trade Center bombing in 1993, many people had harrowing experiences that they'll never forget. One survivor, Susan, remembers being trapped in an elevator when the bomb went off. She recalls the panic and confusion that followed, as well as the bravery and compassion of the first responders who rushed to the scene. Another survivor, Michael, vividly remembers the chaos and fear as people tried to evacuate the building. These first-hand accounts serve as a powerful reminder of the human toll of the attack and the importance of learning from the past. After the 1993 World Trade Center bombing, it became clear that security measures needed to be drastically improved to prevent such tragedies from happening again. In the aftermath of the attack, significant changes were implemented to enhance security in not only the World Trade Center, but also in public spaces and buildings across the country. Owners and managers of high-profile buildings and public spaces began to prioritize security concerns, implementing measures such as increased surveillance, controlled access points, and improved emergency response plans. Additionally, there was a greater emphasis on training personnel to recognize and respond to potential security threats. The bombing served as a wake-up call for the entire nation, highlighting the vulnerabilities that existed in public infrastructure. As a result, the government and private sector invested in technological advancements and security protocols, ultimately leading to a more secure environment for citizens and visitors alike. These changes have had a lasting impact on security practices and continue to shape the way we approach safety and preparedness in public spaces. As we look back at the 1993 World Trade Center bombing, it's impossible to ignore the connections to the tragic events of September 11, 2001. The first attack on the World Trade Center was a stark warning that was unfortunately ignored. It's chilling to think about how the lessons from 1993 went unheeded, leading to even greater devastation almost a decade later. The retrospective perspective allows us to see how the signs were there and the warnings weren't fully acknowledged or acted upon. It's a sobering reminder of the importance of not underestimating or dismissing threats, no matter how small they may seem at the time. Looking back on these events, it's clear that there were opportunities to prevent the larger tragedy of 9/11, but they were unfortunately missed. The World Trade Center bombing of 1993 serves as a poignant example of the need to learn from history, to remain vigilant, and to take even the smallest warning signs seriously. It's a haunting reminder of the cost of complacency and the vital importance of being proactive in the face of potential threats. As we continue our exploration of these events, let's keep in mind the enduring impact of the 1993 bombing and the crucial lessons it holds for us today. And that wraps up our episode on the 1993 World Trade Center bombing. It's clear that the warning signs were there, yet they went unheeded. It's a sobering reminder of the importance of remaining vigilant. Remember, our world is constantly changing, and it's crucial to learn from the past in order to build a safer future. Thank you for joining us today. We hope this episode has provided valuable insights and has encouraged you to delve deeper into this significant event in history. We'd love to hear from you. If you have any thoughts or questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Remember to stay safe, stay informed, and stay curious. Until next time, take care and goodbye.